One chance just to make it at the city. Two hands put together, I hope he hear me. 3 a.m., my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding to the day I feel I'm a go-getter, yeah, a cold. I remember bank account really had no figures, now I'm chilling. Someplace where they ain't got no winter in a villa. Waiting for the fall like they was yelling timber. Flow colder than winters be in Chicago. I've always had the vision, I see this with my eyes closed. Ain't grew up, I ain't got no phony bravado. Only time I clap that, they was yelling bravo. Yo, I grew up in the home, but that's the perfect role model. So I do it in the song, cause some of these things I hold bottle. Knew I couldn't do it alone, but some of these things I won't follow. So I prove it on my own, give it my all on full throttle. There was no love for me, I was up and coming. I faced doubts and had worries, but I wasn't busted. Look, they tried to steal my glory, say it wasn't nothing. But God's the author of my story, not the play. One chance just to make it at the city, Two hands put together, I hope he hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. One chance just to make it at the city. Two hands put together, I hope he hear me.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here we go. So Sacramento will get the first possession here. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Now here's Johnson. And stolen by Irving. The three from Ball. Rebounded by Johnson. Outside Johnson. No good from outside. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets.
Sacramento foul. Quentin Grimes. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And the shot's good by Irving.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
Here's Johnson. Jamison grabs the board.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And it's Irving missing.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Here's Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Once Magic gets the ball inside, he's about at the rim. Even the contact, not enough to foul him up.
Smith outside. Pass to Ewing. The three. Smith, that one's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Johnson. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Bird. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Grant the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Back to Smith.
2 minutes remaining on the clock. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Yao. And it's Jordan with the rebound. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. The free throw drops for Johnson.
Well, pretty much the perfect point guard, if there is such a thing. Magic has incredible passing skills, great size, unbelievable vision, plus leadership qualities that make him CEO-like.
And the layup is good. Johnson's got 8.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Smith. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Can't hit from in close. Sacramento leading by 5. Here's Johnson. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Pass to Jamison. Over to the left wing. The 3, Smith. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Bird. Fires for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
They get it again.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Looking to win the run. Hauled in by the Kings. Here's Johnson. 10 points for him. It's a mark. Now with a rebound. Smith right side. And so it's the Sacramento Kings earning this break in the action, up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Hero outside. Yao. Great positioning on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Johnson. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouth shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
Jackson for three. Yeah, with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Hero outside. 13 feet out. Buries the jump shot.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Here's Bibby. And there's a pick. Kicks it out to Jackson. Down low. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Colin Sexton. And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Greg.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his fourth year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback. Just a dynamic scoring guard.
And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Beal surveying the D. Pass to Lambier. 5 to shoot. Now with a rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And here's Sexton. A clear look for Hero. No good from 18. Three-pointer. Beal, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Here's Sexton. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. And he gets it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Beal. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Denver. Sexton with it. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's Mashburn. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Mashburn getting his hands dirty that time, battling for the offensive rebound and finishing things off after he got it.
Back to Hero. No one near him. It's rebounded by Lambier. The Kings lead by 10. Three-pointer. Beal. It's rebounded by Grant. So it's Denver now. Pass to Sexton. And he banks in the layup. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Here's Lambier. All alone. And he hits the jumper. Nuggets trail by 10. Outside Sexton. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Here's Irving. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Johnson with a bucket. And it's a 12-point Kings lead.
Calling his own number night. Magic has been feeling it, and he's delivered.
Ball no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Ball. Pass to Irving. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Irving's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, LaMelo relishes every chance he gets to drop a dime like that.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the wing, right side. Back to Johnson. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. Here's Smith. And he gets the bucket. Smith's got 5.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Johnson for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Sacramento ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nuggets trail by 10. Ball outside. Smith outside. Fires the 3. Offensive board. And Ewing gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie.
Ewing is a dominant force. His combination of size and skill can literally carry a team.
It's Johnson with a drive. The kick out to Johnson. Left side Johnson. Hook shot on the way. And that one's long.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Here's Irving. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
It's both from the stripe. The Kings lead by 3. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And it's Bird missing. And Denver has possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well at his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
And Denver making a change here. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Bird. Back to Johnson. clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And stolen by Irving. To the right side. There's Ball with a three. Oh, Ball so dangerous from the perimeter.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Here's Johnson. Misses the layup. And here's Denver. They're on an 11-2 run. To the paint. Here's Jamison. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
It's tipped.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy.
Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Both teams will make substitutions. And Johnson drops them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Irving. And Irving powers it home.
The doctor is in. What a display of those trademark dunking abilities. Quite unique, Julius Irving.
To the left side wing. The three is up. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Nuggets lead by 3. Here's Yao. Pass to Irving. Can't get it to fall.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And that one's good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
For your Sacramento Kings, 3 team.
And here's Denver. They're on a 17-6 run. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hero outside. Smith outside. Here's Yao. Averaging around 5 points a game.
Yao is such a big guy. His physicality that time rewarded.
Denver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. And the Kings call time here. Timeout call, Sacramento. Timeout called, the Kings. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Johnson. Here's Beal. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's Denver. They lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Kings trail by 3. Up top, Johnson. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside, Johnson. And it's blocked.
With his length and athleticism, Grant covers a lot of ground defensively.
Here's Sexton going inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The Kings call timeout. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You know, seeing Magic pick a pocket is not rare, but him running the whole floor on a solo fast break, that's special.
To the middle. And Irving powers it home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
The Kings call timeout. Inside. Here's Jordan. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
There's a screen. Smith outside. Drops in the 3. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Back to Smith from behind the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And he misses the go-ahead basket. On the wing, Irving. And the finish by Irving.
Artistry and poetry in motion. Irving can create in the air as well as anybody.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Johnson with a bucket.
Coming alive in a big situation. Buckets like this is why Magic Johnson is called Magic Johnson.
Ball with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Count that bucket.
Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
Jordan the screen. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Jordan. Here's Johnson. He's guarded by Irving. Jordan the screen. Shot clock at 6. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Out to the wing. Smith left side. Here's Ewing. 6 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Deflected.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Kings trail by 3. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Jordan. Back to Johnson. Outside Johnson. Down low. Here's Jordan. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings. The Kings call timeout. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Bird. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Irving. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Johnson. Count it!
This is magic time. When the game's in the balance, he makes it happen.
Here's Yao. Can't cash it in. And here's Johnson. Driving inside. The kick out to Johnson. That one's good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so it's Sacramento with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Okay. Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me, when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So deep, the pain ain't stopped. Pain ain't. Lamar Jackson, out of pocket. We're cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the pain.